Hey, what's up, guys? Rudolph coming at you with yet another video. For today's deck profile, I'm going to be showcasing my Voiceless Kashtira. I love Voiceless. For whatever reason, I keep coming back to this deck just to have some fun at locals. And maybe it could even be good for regionals, you know? You never know, just to catch some people off guard. But the way I built the deck, I feel like is the best way to run it for this format with all these top meta decks running around, Mitsurugi, Malice, and everything. I just feel like this deck can keep up if played correctly. So let's hop into it. It's just pretty standard list. Everybody should know what Voices does. So one Saravis is pretty much all you need. This card is insane, this format. It does a lot on its own. Two Skull Guardian, still the boss monster of the deck. 3 low, you need her in the deck, obviously. I decided to run 3 Saphira. You want to see this card as much as you can. You want to get your ritual plays off so you could get your plays going. That's it for the Voices monsters right there. I don't run Diviner in this deck. I feel like Diviner is a little too slow for this format. And we'll get into why we don't do that. So 3 barrier, standard. Your 2 prayers. Blessing. And your 1 radiance, the brick. For whatever reason, I keep drawing this card, but it still puts in work. So that's pretty much it for the Voiceless engine. And then, obviously, in a Voiceless deck, you need to run your Maximus and Nadir package. So you still got to run your 3 Nadirs and your 1 Maximus. This card puts in a lot of work. Just helps you get all your plays off. And if you open up any of your Kashtira cards plus Nadir, you're pretty much going. So that's pretty much it for that. And then your Kashtira engine, these cards right here put in so much work. They just provide so much pressure for your opponent to think about their plays, think about what they want to do. And I feel like the Kashtira engine mixed with Saphira being able to be tributed with Saphira's effect allow you to just control the board easy. So I decided to run 3 Fenrir. And then, of course, one of the most broken cards of the format, Unicorn. I love opening this card. I love seeing this card in my hand. Puts in so much work. Unicorn plus Saphira is a pretty much broken board. But what I recommend is if you open up any of your Kashtiras, special them first. Don't activate any of their effects. Proceed to do any of your Voiceless stuff if you open it. And once all of that resolves, then go ahead and activate Unicorn or Fenrir's effect. You don't want to get drolled early. You don't want to, have your plays be interrupted. So just try to bait out everything with your Voiceless stuff first before you start using your effects of your Kashtiras. So 3 Unicorn. Very, very broken this format. 1 Theosis. So Unicorn plus Saphira, that's full board. Once you do everything, you go Unicorn into Theosis. Theosis or Fenrir. Fenrir search Fenrir or Unicorn. And then use Saphira to tribute one of them off to bring out Skull Guardian. Go from there. And then 1 Birth. We all know what it does. And then my little text, you got to run Call By. You got to run Cross Out because Droll is a pain right now in this format. You just got to be able to make your plays resolve. And if you open up any of these with any of the combos I just said, you're pretty much good to go. For the rest of the hand traps, I decided to main deck 3 Fualos. It's just too good this format to not run. You got to be able to make your opponent make half boards. 3 Fualos. 3 Ash Blossoms because Perulia also hurts us too. So if you could stop Perulia for your plays, then you're good. Of course, you got to run Droll. Droll is just way too broken in this format. And then 3 Imperm. And that'll be it for the main deck, guys. 42 cards. I feel like that's probably the best way to run Voiceless right now. In my hands, or in my opinion. It's just simple. Control the board, control the game, and go from there. For the extra deck, 1 Malong for Detonator, 1 Herald, gotta run it. Omega, just in case my opponent has any graveyard monsters that I want to put back into the deck. 1 Aggregator, 1 Typhon, 1 Garura for Nadir Maximus plays, 2 Entis just to pop everything, 1 IP, 1 SP, 1 Chai Brigade, 1 Dynamundo, 1 Anima for your low plays if it gets interrupted. You still need a way to get Maximus out, so if low gets stopped, you have all these options right here. Mirage and Gardner. That's it for the extra deck. Pretty standard for a Voiceless deck. And then for the side deck, pretty simple, pretty generic. 3 Solemn Judgments for going first. Just take out your Voicelesses, put in 3 Judgment, protect your board. Harpies, 2 Lightning Storm. You gotta run 3 Perulia. You gotta run your Meows for Malice. And then you gotta have your 3 Lancia for Malice. So that's pretty much it, guys. Just a quick little profile. Like I said, I just wanted to take a break from all the meta decks and go back to Voiceless, and it's fun, man. So if you guys enjoy Voiceless, try it out. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, we go from there. Take care, guys.